Alright, we left off with the face shield. Like I said, even if your company doesn't offer it, I think it's probably like $30. Contact your local fire department, Red Cross. They'll have all the classes, and you can get your basic one. You can get your CPR that includes all the defibrillation, which sometimes is required nowadays, especially if your office has a defibrillator there. Just get current with it. It's important. Let's see. A couple of the Grimlocks there. This side pouch have a diffuser. This allows, obviously not on this light, but it allows on my my Phoenix to turn into a lantern. Going back to being down in that lower storage area, my freezer light doesn't really work. It freezes up with ice. Even if I defrost it, fix it, about a month or so later, it'll freeze up to the point where the contacts don't do it. They just didn't install it right. So, every Monday, I have to be in there for maybe about 45 minutes doing inventory. And so, in order to hold in the lamp or flashlight in my teeth, which isn't great for your teeth, I put on this diffuser, and it turns my little PD20 into a nice lantern. And to be honest, I take a little lemongrass, the outer shell of it, and I turn it into a rope, and I just tie it onto the fixture that runs on the roof, and it turns my light into a lovely lantern that I can see by. This is a county-com item. A lot of you guys might have seen this. This is an AM/FM shortwave 1, shortwave 2 radio. It takes double A's. It gets great reception. It does have a small little light on it, and I keep it in case I'm away from my truck and I'm trying to figure out what the hell just happened. That's my my main goal, is to be informed. Now you could swap that out into something that, I know there are some of the Mp3 players that get AM/FM reception, but I gotta tell you, I got Cuba with this the other day. Listen to a Cuban radio station. I'm in Western Washington, so don't underestimate the power of shortwave radio. I think that's it. Nope, that's not it. I have doesn't want to come out. I have duct tape. This is the one that I forgot the name from. Black duct tape. They're really good stuff. Anyway, I'll think of it later. Remember, this side pouch I actually keep. This is a Solio. It is a solar powered item, and if you remember correctly, the let's see if I can dig that guy up here. I'll show you do it with one hand, but the Solio has multiple tips for multiple applications. There we go. Let's just grab the Mp3 player here. Sorry about that. So, Mp3 player. Turn this bad boy on. It's going to flash 5 times if it's fully charged. It does have an internal battery, which is sort of the biggest bonus of it. You'll see there is a... Oh, this camera's not very good. You'll see the lights on. It is working. It has an internal battery, so you can just literally sit this out in the sun. It doesn't have to be attached to anything, and it will fill its lithium battery. It doesn't weigh anything. It's very slim. It attaches easily. If I was in a situation where I need to, I would merely just attach it to the top of the bag where the Velcro is here, and away it would go. As I'm hiking, it'll charge up. It doesn't have to be connected to anything to actually charge, and it does a pretty good job charging. Not sure if I can do anything now. The sun's down now. Alright, that covers that. One thing I didn't mention is I have 2. These are 3 mil contractor bags, Home Depot bags. If you've never bought them, go get a box. They're like $10. They're enormous. They're thick, but they're, I don't know. If you don't know how to use a garbage bag for anything else, then email me or something. But garbage sacks are just silly versatile. One little item I keep in here. This is a little Fresnel lens for starting fires. This is a handy lens. Blah blah blah. I got this at a office store that was going out. I got all sorts of sizes of these for pennies. They're really nice for starting fires. Victorinox little pocket kit. I won't take everything out because you can kind of see it through it. It's got a magnifying glass that you could use for it. That little guy slides out of there. It's multiple different screwdrivers. Has a small battery for a light. So it happens to be a red light. It's got scissors you can pop out, tweezers, small little pen knife, a small pen, and then right there on the edge it has a straight needle. So just about everything you need right there in your pocket. I keep here in this front. This front pocket isn't terribly big, so it doesn't hide everything. Let's see. There is a concealed compartment in the back. I do not keep anything in there at the moment. Other side of the sling is a nice key keeper. These are the keys for when I'm at work. As I mentioned before, there are storage areas you have to get to downstairs. These are the keys. I also have a peanut lighter on there in case you ever need to start fire or cigarettes or whatever you want. And then here is a little Phoenix EO1. And this is on here because a lot of times I will give my keys to one of my employees to go around downstairs, and when they come back upstairs and they go, "It wasn't there," I'm like, "Look again," and they're like, "Well, the freezer light doesn't work. I couldn't see it." Well, here you go. There's a little baby light, just sort of an extra step on there. Nalgene water bottle. I don't know if I mentioned this before. This is a Soltec. It is also solar powered. You won't be able to see this because it's light out, but open it with one hand here. One thing it does is it collects a solar charge, and then once you cover the light, the sensor, it comes on, sort of like your porch light. So whenever it gets dark, it comes on automatically. There is a switch so you can turn that feature off, but it's what I use every day. It does have some extra duct tape on it, indestructible, and an extra light source if I need be, but it's also the cap, so you're not carrying anything extra to carry that. Down in here, if you saw my Woods Monkey video, I do keep this 1 pound, let's see if I can pull it off here. I might need 2 hands with this, but we will see, maybe not. It's a 1 pound coffee can, and it is one of the most versatile things that you'll ever buy that you didn't pay for, really. Not only, sorry, here we go. Not only do you get, oh, that just busted off there. Not only do you get a big enough container to boil water with, so that you can easily boil one of these for one of your Nalgenes, so you're not messing up with little stainless steel cups that only do a couple cups. But I like the way it opens up this pouch. The pouch was fairly, not difficult, but it was, you know, not always easy to get that thing back in there when you pull it in and out. And I can do it one-handed behind my back now with this silly thing attached. And, you know, it doesn't really weigh anything. It's just silly versatile. It didn't cost anything. And if you put a little bail on it, just popped off, you can hang it over fire. So that's my choice there. I think that covers that. This front pouch you'll recognize as I've gone over countless times, and within ultra detail here with this thing. The only thing I think I added in here was, I added in a big Surgipad, again just for sort of the first thing you grab along with your gloves in case you run up on a car wreck. Everything else in this is the same, and I'll put some of this stuff away and come back.